You never know what you're going to meet when you pull up on an accident. You get to meet people every day. You're not sure what you're getting into. Take an opportunity to come and see for yourself what it is like living and working in Wilmington. It's a beautiful place to be.
It took me about 5 or 6 years until I realized what I liked about law enforcement. I realized I liked traffic. I thoroughly enjoyed traffic enforcement. Just the people I meet, the positive contacts at the same time, my family, your family, and other families I meet out here. I want to try and make our streets somewhat safer. The other thing about traffic is it may just be a traffic stop, but it can turn into a whole lot of other things. Because you never know what you might find inside the car.
Response to the error 2638 Carolina Beach Road near the Roses in reference to a 1050 with a school bus and another vehicle departing the Roses TVA.
I applied for a job that was in an ad as a civilian crash investigator with the Wilmington Police Department. In order to complete the requirements for that job, I went to school and training for about 4 months. So classroom training and on-the-job training for about 4 months. And at the end of that, I was able to land the job and out on the street by myself doing crash investigations. Investigations that I do are property damage accidents where it doesn't involve injury. Here is something that I've learned over the years. It's 7 years going on 8 years doing crash investigations. Things that you can tell people at the scene that can keep them calm. So when I pull up on an accident, I normally ask people if they're hurting. And if you said you're not hurting, I ask, to tell me exactly what happened. Now, if somebody's crying, I take an opportunity to speak to that person. And one of the things that I like to tell them is that just remember, this accident could be a lot worse than what it is now, that your accident that you're having now is just a minor accident, and you'll come out, with flying colors. School bus is a pretty big bus. Yeah. I see a school bus coming down.
I took the call to 1083 back to my one.
Howdy, man. I'm looking for a school bus driver that had an accident.
You looking for that driver?
Yes. Oh, what? This might be. Why would you drive your bus and come all the way in here? Just wait. Just stay where you had the accident and wait for me. Morning, young man. How are you doing?
All right, let me see if I can figure out where they're at, okay? Hold on a second. see without my glasses. Hey, the bus that got the little accident over here, 418, where's that at right this minute? Where, okay, where's the driver at? Okay, I'll send this gentleman over here to talk to him, okay? All right, this is somebody with the police department, all right? All right, thanks. All right. If you would, just find some place to park, and look over there, you see that brown awning, the one on the far right side over there? Look
Yeah.
right, see right over there, the one awning on the far right side?
Yes.
Walk in that front door, and the driver's in there with her writing a statement, okay?
Well, I need a driver to be at the bus, and I also need to see the other vehicle. It's not going to help me if I walk in there. I need to be at the bus,
Okay, front of the vehicle.
and the driver needs to be there along.
The bus is parked over here,
Okay.
The bus is over there, and the driver's in there writing a statement.
Well, tell the driver to meet me at the bus.
I'll do that, okay?
Thank you.
All right. The bus should be parked up right over here.
Okay, I'll check on this side. Okay. See the stuff I have to deal with? But you just say it in a nice way, and all of that is cool. Hello. Training. Okay, you're in training. 385, 411. Okay. Sweet, I found 470 and I no 480. Looking for the bus driver for 480. Morning, young lady. How are you doing?
How are you doing?
I am well. How about yourself?
Well, tired.
All right. Where's the other vehicle? That is?
They left.
They love you. This is the only one.
Yeah. When they made that turn off a shipyard on the Carolina Beach Road, she pulled over on top of her and didn't stop. There was no damage to the bus, but
And I pulled over because I thought, pulled over just because, and I thought she would pull over because, she did it, and I was scared, so.
So, any kids on the bus at the time?
Any kids?
Yeah.
No, sir. Just me.
580.
580.
Just advise the SRO officer that there were no kids on the bus at the time. This is a 1054 report. One vehicle left the scene after impact.
10-4.
Okay. Where's your supervisor?
Right here.
Supervisor, what would you like me to do? There's no damage to the bus.
no damage
The
to
other
the
vehicle
bus.
is gone.
Yep, there's nothing we can really do.
And there's nothing I'm going to do.
Okay.
All right. You have a blessed day, man. 580.
580.
You can show me 10-8, no report.
Copy.
I'm not going to waste time. See, that's how I do it. Short and sweet.
What are you looking at?
Oh, that guy over there.
What about him?
Doesn't he look like the guy from the Crime Stoppers video?
From the Crime Stoppers video?
Yeah.
Where'd you see that?
The Wilmington Police Department's YouTube channel.
What are you doing now?
I'm texting a tip.
You're what?
Texting a tip. If you see something or see anyone that looks suspicious, you text a tip to the Wilmington Police Department.
Text a tip? Seriously?
Yep. You text tip 708 to crimes, and you remain completely anonymous.
It's good to know.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm doing it.
If you have any information regarding a crime or see someone or something suspicious, text a tip now by texting TIP 708 to crime or 274637. It's totally anonymous. Get involved. Be a hero. Text a tip and fight crime.
When I was a younger kid, I used to work for my parents at a ice cream parlor. There was a police officer that came in on a regular basis. Normally when he was off duty, but before he would go home, he'd stop in to get some ice cream for him and his family. I always looked up to him. He would let me sit in his car. He would let me play with the lights, and I always used to think that this is exactly the job that I always wanted to do. And he told me back when I was 11, 12 years old that if I kept my nose clean, and if I wanted to be a law enforcement officer, that I could even become a police officer.
If you love your community, if you love Wilmington, North Carolina, then come help protect it.
Do you want to sit in a lab, sit at the desk, or you want to be on the streets helping people, making an active difference?
Every single instructor I've met or officer I've met has been really honest in what the community has to offer and how they love their job and what they do. And if this is something you want to do, this is the best place to do it.
The Wilmington Police Department is now hiring. For more information, visit us at portcityblues.com.
Apply for a job at the Wilmington Police Department. It is truly a calling.
The Wilmington Police Department. It's not a job, it's a calling.
One of the reasons that you want to display your tag, and it's actually in the correct location of your vehicle. That way an officer can run the tag, verify that it is valid, make sure it's not stolen.
Okay, I mean, if you're driving by like this, it's at night. Think about it. You can't see what's in the windshield. Okay, I mean, in the daytime I might be able to see it, but at night you definitely ain't gonna be able to see it.
Also verify if the vehicle has insurance, especially here in Wilmington, where there are a lot of accidents. We like to definitely make sure all the vehicles have valid insurance on their vehicles.
226. Can you add 28 to the call?
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna go run your driver's license, make sure it's valid, and I'll get you out of here in just a few minutes, okay?
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh.
$226, go ahead with it. When we go back to our computers inside of our cars, we have the driver's license and registration. We're going to verify their registration status, their insurance status, and also their driver's license status.
Listen, I didn't write you a ticket, but I wrote you a written warning, okay? Just for not having your tag put in the right spot, okay? That's the reason why I stopped you. It was only for that tag, okay? So just make sure you put the tag wherever you want to put it. I wouldn't do it right here, seeing there's really no other place. If you just go up here onto the block, I'm sure you can pull over and put it in a parking space and just, you know, you can put it wherever you need to put it, okay? But like I said, you do need to make sure it's displayed at least there, because like I said, no one would even see it, okay? You have any questions for me? Like I said, it's just a warning. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to go to court, no nothing. Okay? So there's your license and your paperwork back for your vehicle, okay? You have yourself a good night, okay? Thank you.
26 1035.
226, go ahead.
It's a white Lincoln MKX. It'll be the 1900 block of Oleander.
226, okay.
Traffic stop, probably one of the most dangerous aspects of law enforcement because there's just so many unknowns. You don't know what's inside the vehicle. So when an officer approaches the vehicle, they're normally looking inside the vehicle, looking to see where the drivers and all the passengers, what they're doing, try to figure out, see where their hands are, if they're digging for something, if they're trying to conceal something inside their car. Once the officer makes contact, he's still looking inside the vehicle. Like I said, there's just a lot of unknowns. What could happen in a matter of seconds upon that initial contact.
So when I think of trust, I think of people who honor their word, who are respectable people, who follow the rules, and you can depend on them.
Trust is a common bond created when you have given someone your complete word.
Trust comes over time. Trust is earned. And when we all trust one another and can depend on one another, we can get so much done.
Trust is saying, I will be vulnerable with you. And I'll let you inside me and see the innermost parts of who I am.
If I trust you with all of me.
Trust is putting your faith in another person to protect your interests, to keep you safe, to honor the respect that you give them.
Be there and be counted on. That is trust. And when people know that they can trust you, you'll go a long way in life.
Hello.
Hey,
Your
sir,
license?
how you doing?
Good. You get your license and registration with you?
Yes, sir.
What's the speed limit out here?
Back there?
Uh-huh.
I think it was 45, wasn't it?
It's 40 and you're running 55. You just blew right past me.
I know I passed, sir, but I was a car right in front of me. I couldn't have been doing 55.
Yes, sir. I actually clocked you out the rear of my car. I was watching you catch up to us. I was waiting for you to pass us, actually.
Okay. I've been working since 8 o'clock this morning. Trying to get back home. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was looking at my speedometer and I didn't think I was going anywhere near that speed. I certainly apologize. My God, it's been a long day. Here,
Okay.
sir. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
sir.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize this. Like I say, I've been working
You were
12 hours.
the other side, sir.
Yes. I'm sorry, sir. I certainly apologize. I'm trying to just get home to my wife.
I know everyone's trying to get home now.
I understand,
They
sir,
got places to go to. I mean, but the thing is, I mean, you've been driving just a little bit longer than I have. I mean, you know, okay, but 55 is a highway speed.
Well, I looked at my speedometer. It didn't look like I was doing anything over 50. I thought the speed limit was 45, honest to God.
Okay, well, but it's only 40. Okay, so hang tight, back in a few minutes.
There's a message for you.
You've had a lot of citations over the last couple of years.
Sir, let me explain something to you. And I know it's not any. I drive 40 miles one way when I try to set my cruise control. But when I've been working for 12, 14 hours a day, I'm trying to get off the road, trying to get home. So I might speed a little.
Some people you pull over, you can never really make them happy. They know that they broke the law, and most likely they're going to receive a citation just because of, let's say, their speed or what act they had done.
Never happened to me, and I don't know why. I'm not going to try to get into that. That's another conversation.
Some people say that they've never gotten any breaks, but they continue still doing the exact same thing over and over again.
But sometimes, like, people would have a heart and say, slow down, here's a warning ticket. I've never had that happen to me.
Actually, you have. You've been written 2 different warnings. I looked in your history in Wilmington Police Department. You've got 2 different ones.
Not in Wilmington,
I ran your history, sir. But I'm not going to argue about it, okay?
Well, you don't have to argue. It is what it is. I just got to pay the price of the ticket.
Okay. Wednesday, May 20th is going to be your court date. Okay. If not, there's an address and a dollar amount where you can mail it in. Okay. And that's your copy. Do you have any questions about the citation itself?
Oh, no, sir.
Okay.
Obviously,
okay.
you know my history. I
okay.
know all about it.
Okay. $226, 10-4. You can show me clear sighted.
Growing up in the 70s, there was a show on television, and that show was the only show that had a policewoman that looked like me. I worked as a police cadet until I was old enough to apply for a police officer. Working at the Wilmington Police Department has afforded me opportunities that I do not think I would have gotten anywhere else. As police officers, when we take our oath and make a promise to protect and serve, that does not automatically turn us into robots. It does not automatically make us heartless individuals. We are individuals with families that love us, and we love them. We are human. We care, we love, and we hurt.
Same parking lot, too. $226, 1035. Silver Chevy Cruze, same location, Market and Mercer. Hello.
Sorry.
It's okay. You got your license and registration with you?
I did. As crazy as that sounds, my friend bailed on me at Ziggy's and she took my wallet with her, so all I have is my debit card right now.
Okay, do you have your registration card?
Somewhere in here, yes.
Okay. What's the speed limit?
I think it's 45 going down through there.
Well, one, you literally just hit the sign at 40, okay? And before that it was 35, and you were running 51. So either way, you were well over the posted speed limit.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
I haven't had anything to drink tonight.
Nothing at all. So if I gave you a breath test, you can blow double zeros?
I should. I mean.
Well, if you either you did or you didn't.
I mean,
okay.
I should.
Okay. What's your?
I haven't had anything to drink since.
What?
6?
You just said you didn't have anything to drink tonight. Now all of a sudden you had anything since 6. Okay. What's your first name? After you've determined that the driver may be possibly an impaired driver, there's 3 tests that we administer. The first being the horizontal gaze nystagmus, or which is commonly known as the HGN test. Let me get you to do a favor. Go ahead and step out of the car for me for a second. Can you do me a favor? Can I get you to walk over there to the front of my car?
Can I take off my heels?
You're just going to walk. We're not going to do any type. For the HGN test, we'll normally take the driver to a place that normally doesn't have any flashing lights. I administer with a red light that I carry inside my pocket, and I'll basically administer it about 12 to 15 inches away from their face. And I'm looking for this involuntary jerking of their eyes. Did you already swallow it or something?
I
You had something in your mouth because I saw it while you were in the car. Did you swallow it or spit it out?
It was just a breath mint.
Just a breath mint, so it dissolved. Okay. Okay, what I have you do is, ma'am, is take a deep breath in for me and blow into here.
Do I have to?
Okay, that's fine. Well, you don't have to. No, that's fine. What I have you do, ma'am, can I get you to walk over here to the passenger side of my car for me? I'm sorry, driver's side. 226 Temple. Okay, I'm gonna have you do a couple field sobriety tests for me, and then see how you do from there.
Can I take off my heels?
We haven't even got to any of the walking ones yet. When we get to all that type of stuff, I'll have you do that. Can I get you to so you're facing towards me? Keep your back that way. The way I have you stand right here, you're blocking the only blue light I have on this side of the car. So now it's not blocking. It's not in my eyes. It's not in your eyes. Okay.
Correct.
Can you see this little red light right here? Okay. What I want you to do is follow this red light with your eyes and your eyes only. But I need for you to leave your head still. Do you understand? Okay. The HGN test is a very accurate test. It's probably, in my opinion, it's probably the most proven of all the 3 tests. I have you stand right here. I want you to face back towards downtown. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate a couple tests for you and I have you perform them. Walk and turn test, which is basically a walking test of taking a series, a total of 18 steps with a turn, watching their performance on that, if you have to repeat the instructions several times, or how their overall performance of the test is. Okay, you understand?
Okay, yeah.
Have any questions?
No, I don't have
Okay,
any questions. I'm just not good at the straight.
Okay, I'm going to remind you a couple things before you start the test, okay? Make sure while you're taking the test, you're going to have your hands down by your side.
Okay.
I want you to look at your feet. I want you to make sure you watch each step for me. Okay. You're going to count out loud so that I can hear you, and once you start, don't stop until you've done the entire test. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and begin.
Okay.
Not one step was heel to toe, not one step was online. DWIs are definitely by far one of the most preventable crimes. Anyone can become a victim. When people are impaired as far as with driving, it could be a family, it could be one individual person, it could be a group of kids that were just downtown or wherever, and they just don't know who they're going to injure. And everyone always says, well, I'm okay to drive, I'm okay to drive. But all the people who've lost their lives or have killed other people, they all thought that they were okay to be driving also. Okay, I'm asking you one more time, you gonna take the breath test, yes or no? Okay, do me a favor, go ahead and place your hands behind your back. Okay, you're under arrest now for driving while impaired and speeding 51 into 35. Ma'am, that walking test I had you do, how many steps did you take?
4.
3. Okay, and you're supposed to walk 9, okay? Not one of them was heel to toe, and not one of them was in a straight line, okay? It's like I demonstrated. Let alone the standing test, you can't even keep your foot in the air for more than 4 seconds, okay? So, and the test lasts for 30 seconds, which most people are able to do. Okay, those are just 2 of the easy clues that I just explained to you on how bad you did on your field sobriety test. That and your reek of alcohol. I was hit by a DWI driver back in 2008. I was writing a speeding citation, and as I was getting out of the car, a driver hit the rear of my police car at 60 miles an hour. No serious injuries, no life-threatening injuries or anything like that. His overall alcohol concentration was barely over the legal limit. If you're going to drink, either find someone to designate as the official DD, means they had nothing to drink, or get a cab. Call a friend who's at home to come by and get you. Because DWIs, like I said, can be prevented.